What is happening? Whether you see Mike on the screen, you know what he does. He pushes a like. What's going on with it? I try to make it on time. Where we at? 10:23, 7 minutes late. My bad. What's up, skunk? I had something in my eye. Starting a little late. I thought about getting the old sunglasses piece. Maybe doing an old Dolly Vision or Josh from the lab. You know, I wear my sunglasses at night. Little thing. If you are a subscriber over there, you would not be able to look me in the face, eye to eye, and tell me YouTube is not getting in this guy's head. They're wearing sunglasses at night. I mean, come on, it's getting out of control, people. Who we got in here? Mini Trout's in the house. What's up, Sally? Yeah. Canadian Wolverine, absolutely. We'll get into it. What's up, Debbie? With the emoji eyes. Good Friday night. And the people said, "What up, skunk? I should be." Joanne Glass, the artist of YouTube, is joined us with her presence. What's up, Miss Joanne? Boomer baby. Called out Brian Entin because he associates with one. Hey, good comment. We'll get to it in a minute. Yeah, so look, I didn't have this live planned. Long Gone. What's up, Long Gone? I didn't have the live planned or nothing, but hey, why not? I'll jump on. Dolly Bear, what's up? Kick it with ya. Here's the lovely Damaged Goods. Natasha, what's happening? I'll try to catch the next one. Okay, she jumped out. So I did post the link of this Vanity Fair long article. And if you get a chance, it's in the description. It's well worth a read. Is this lying to me? It's got one like on here. Come on, y'all. That ain't even that's just like, that's almost disrespect. Almost disrespect. I'm getting the sunglasses. Let's run the likes up. Yeah, it's a long article. Vanity Fair. What is that? That's like women's clothing, right? Is that all clothing? It's very interesting. And you know who they covered on this was they ripped Brian Entin's asshole out of place is what they did. But they get Bullhorn Betty in there, and they talk about Donna, psychic Donna. Look, we've been talking about her in the last couple lives. As a matter of fact, the last live, I jumped in there to do some spying and snooping. I've been hearing shenanigans. Okay, look, Don Wells told me that lady said some crazy shit. Okay, when that first happened. So I listened to what he said, and some stuff I'm not going to say on YouTube that kind of affected his family. And I jumped in her chat. I just couldn't do a parody on the lady. She comes off, I don't know, something said don't bother her. But then, bam! We get this editorial piece, and it says she gained like 10,000 subs off the Idaho 4Ks. Here, listen to this shit. Mrs. Donna, psychic Donna, the Reverend, if you will, Reverend Donna, if you will. She says this guy. She says this guy had a son who was the murderer. Okay, let me get the phone. Hold on. You won't even believe this shit. And come to find out, the dude doesn't even have a son, right? But this is crazy, right? And I'm not reading this article because it's very long. I don't even think it's an article. It's like a freaking book. It's very, very long. But I got to Reverend Donna. She said, okay, the guy's name is Mike Smith. He works in the restaurant that a couple of the girls went to, not the food truck. So she says this guy has a son. Okay. He has no children. What are you, nuts? My cat just jumped halfway up the wall trying to get a lizard. Because of the lady Donna. Okay. This guy works in the restaurant. He's not even really making money. He hired more employees for the safety because this restaurant has been getting bamboozled. Some sick fuck wrote a Google review. It said the food here is. The person said 2 of the girls that were murdered, their names, he was like, girl A and girl B said the food here is to die for. Just real dick shit, right? But the psychic lady, the Reverend, Donna, her subscribers swarmed this place. And then if you remember more on JLR with the I did the video on it. Well, she did something separate. JLR gives everybody the wrong person's Facebook. So all these people are getting like thousands of people bothering them, right? But this guy gets accused of having a son which he doesn't have, but not only the son that he hasn't made or have, that is actually the murderer, Miss Donna said. Gains 10,000 subs. What's interesting in the article is Brian Entin. We'll get to Bullhorn Betty in a second. But Brian Entin, she rips him a new asshole. Brian Entin had 20,000 subs going into the Petito case. He's almost at 500,000 right now. I'm sorry, followers, not subs. Twitter followers.
He only had 20,000 when he started.
I'm proud to say this guy right here with the shirt got an apology from Mr. O'Brien Entin because he did write a hit piece on us Petito case. I knew right where his little hut was that they were renting. I walked up there. I'm like, where is Entin? Where is Entin? Everybody's sweating bullets. I smelled poop. Somebody pooped their pants a little bit. We got an apology. Okay, apology. What's weird is the Betty factor on this one. It's weird, but it makes sense, and here's why. He did write the hit piece. I straightened it. But Betty and them also bumped heads with him. But then it's like everywhere they go, he goes, vice versa. And thinking back, looking back, they do these deals. Like they did this deal with TMZ with Brian Laundrie's sister, okay, selling the interview. They were selling the media like videos and shit when we're out there. It was all like weird to me. But I know that Betty and got they're at least on a phone number exchange thing. Okay, at least. She probably sucked him off. No, actually Vanity Fair said that he was all the way gay. Ripped him a new asshole. Didn't even know that. But doesn't matter. She probably still fucked him off though. But point of the matter is, let's get to the comments real fast. What's up, Kathy? Good to see you. The owners of the bakery is who I'm talking about. Canadian Wolverine. Thank you for that. Yes, they have been getting, yes, the bakery. So the owner, the guy seems like a decent human, all about small business, but security is an issue now. You know what I mean? But just the sleuths have ripped that little place, apart, man. Bad. Matt said, babe, I'll be right back, and said, where are you going? He was talking to Brian. Yeah. Donna is like a broken clock, right? Twice a day. Now that's got to be, I appreciate that comment. That was quirky. It was written well. It had good thought to it. And boy, it was good. What's up, Mystical? Yeah, it is very, very interesting to read this. I put the link in the description. But when they get to the, so, what they're saying is, with the Donna lady, they said a little bit more. People, I didn't really make a lot of Idaho 4 videos. It was like almost overkill on YouTube. It's you couldn't get away from it. But not only on YouTube, there were so many pieces, not even like true crime YouTubers, like the media was like clickbaiting it and Idaho forwarded everywhere. It was getting out of control. Given there was a lot of stuff that happened in the case, I get it, but you just couldn't get away from it. They talked about Ashley Banfield in this one too. Apparently she went up there and just took some pictures of the house and put a jacket on and did like a couple outside clips. That's about it, which is interesting because really that's what Betty did. I remember they went to they were up there, and when they were up there the one time, I don't know, she's been up there a couple times. There was one time she's up there, and I remember watching it, and I'm like, what is this lady doing? She's got to be freezing her balls. It don't get cold in Florida, people. It don't get cold. So I remember telling Noelle, I'm like, she ain't be no protesting, using that horn. None of that's going to be happening. Yeah, and sure enough, you don't see any videos made out there. It was she did a Banfield, literally, and then something with when they caught Brian, the Coatmeister, didn't she say it was the wrong person or something? She's done so many dunce things. I can't keep up with it, people. I forget, but I get told. I know she said the wrong name. That was after JLR said the wrong Facebook. But man, the hit piece is funny. And I really didn't have a live plan. But here's the thing I do want to emphasize. I said this one a long time ago too. Look, Kankles, Gobusi, Molly, hate. Trolls, hate. Clip channels, hate lives like this. So does Betty. Now, they're going to tell you different, of course. The ego on internet. But in real life, man, gritting their teeth, red in the face, punching the wall, as I put them in the title. And I could only imagine. It's one thing for me to do it, or a Clip channel, or something like that. But man, when Vanity Fair is calling you a tragedy again, boy, oh boy. Everybody can't be lying. Everybody can't be lying. I mean, this is not even like people, like this is like not even, it's clothing. It's clothing. Like it's out of control, people. It's out of control. I follow everyone at Joanne. Maybe that's why I'm always lost too. Skunk, you're lost? Who we lost on? Let me get the comments. I don't think BHB would stay long with that. Yeah, absolutely long on. No way. I followed. Everyone walks too fast for me. Hey, you ain't missing nothing if you're not following them. You ain't missing nothing. Are you listen, Canadian Wolverine? I can read a little bit, but I guess I could do it. Let me do. Let me oh, I did it from the phone. Let me first off and foremost, let's drop it in the chat. Did you drop it? All right. So that is the article. It's real long. We'll drop it in the chat. It's just real long, man. And like I said, it focuses mainly on. It focuses big time on Entin more than anybody, but they get into Betty and Donna. But what I was hoping they get to Betty at at later into it. I wish they would have done more analytical stuff. Like they were saying, they were breaking down the Reverend Donna, how many subs she made, and what she did was shenanigans. And when I read that, I instantly thought about the Don Wells conversation, and I was like, man, that is crazy, because so many people discredit him when he said that long time ago. Now, that lady did a lot of, listen, y'all see a lot of shit with the Wells as far as people doing shenanigans, befriending them, turning on them, just all types of fuckery. You know, I asked them, like, who are the people who really had an impact? And some of the people were not the normal. Some of the people were not the normal shenanigan list. Okay. Let me try to get this link. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'll pull it up. Let me just get the link real fast. Hang on. Let's go here. Hold on, give me one second. There it is, right here. All right, now what I'm going to do is here is pull it up over here. Hold on, work with me, folks. I'm getting to it. Oh, and I tagged Brian Entin on Twitter. If you don't follow the Twitter, it's at White Boy Radio. But I posted this and I put damn at Brian Entin because I don't think he would respond off it. But hey, it's worth a try, right? Entin, man, damn, what was I gonna say about the I forgot something about Betty and him, relationship-wise. I forget. It's in the article. All right. All right, let me see about the comments tonight. Agree, boomer baby people. Ugh. Tons of water. Oh, what's up? Checking. Oh, the well posted it a billion times. Okay. So I'll read a little bit of it, but it's long, y'all. I'm not going to read the whole article. It's like I don't even know, it's like an expose or some shit. Why is it telling me one like on here? Oh. Wait a minute. That's not, it's showing me the Facebook likes. That's why. My bad, y'all. I exploited you for some likes earlier. No, it was showing me the wrong thing. Let's pull it up. Hold up. Okay, here it is. So we're going to go to Vanity Fair. Somebody in the comments right quick, what is Vanity Fair? What do they got going on? I honestly don't know. Like, what do they got going on? Is it, it's closed, right? Somebody in the comments right quick, what is Vanity Fair? Is that what they call it? Closed? Be like Mike and hit that like. So here we got pictures. Oh, here's a picture. Some weird stuff, and I'll tell you, roast him. But I'll open it up with the beginning here. What is this crap? Okay. Okay, ready? Fashion, sexy, famous people, pics, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The Corner Club owner Mike Tribblepiece was starting to hate reporters. As a rule, he condemns violence. Anyone who throws punches in the Corner Club gets booted. But 3 weeks into the media storm surrounding the murders of 4 college kids in his town, Tribblepiece was beginning to think that people don't get punched in the face enough. Part 1 of the story of the 4 murdered college students in Idaho. Okay. I'm not going to, you guys know the story, so we're going to skip this part. The murder made the news, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it talks about his club. He wanted to be famous, but not for this, he says. When reporters barged in talking about the murders in such a casual way, Tribblepiece was like, whatever you guys want to talk about at home is fine, but their friends, the victims, are sitting right there, so let's not do this. He turned down location fees from NBC, ignored calls from TMZ, and banished journalists from far away as the London Telegraph. But they kept coming. Someone claiming to be from Fox News had recently followed a Corner Club employee's roommate to work. Like many Moscow business owners, his base are heavily composed of students, because that's what the town's population is. Let's see. Okay. We're mourning, and it's a small town. We know what's going to happen, he said to me. You guys are going to go home, you're going to write your story, and if you write something that maybe puts us in a negative light, it doesn't matter to you. But it does matter to us, and we have to sit around and deal with it and be the repercussions of that and explain to the rest of the community. This guy has balls. I like him. So it talks about Reddit, this and that. Okay, let's get to the. They want a click on their TikTok or YouTube or whatever, referring to reporters and internet trolls that follow in their wake. All social media done is make idiots realize they're not alone. Okay, here we go right here. It starts with Mrs. Reverend Donna Serafina. At the time, Smith was paying twice the price for 20% less profit at night. He decided to keep his store double staffed after dark, hoping to make his young employees feel safer and insulate them from the ongoing media harassment. Instead, the store was getting bombarded and borderline terrorized, in Smith's words, by acolytes of the YouTube psychic Reverend Donna Serafina, who told her then 46,400 subscribers that the Moscow murderer, whoever that was at the time, there were no suspects or arrests, but it was baked his own bread at a bread place possibly owned by said murderer's parents. Since posting that video, Serafina has gained more than 10,000 subs. I don't make my own bread, Smith corrected them. I don't have a son, and I've never married, never had a child. But it was no use. The messages and comments and posts proliferated. Visits to the company Facebook page soared from 243 to almost 250,000. For failing to turn in his non-existent son, Smith received a suspicious catering order from a douchey coward Inc. What an idiot. Triple Piece, a University of Idaho alum, was hanging out with his bulldogs, Matilda and Sarge, when one of his buddies reached out to say the Corner Club was on TV again, this time News Nation's Banfield, hosted by Ashley Banfield, whom readers might remember from MSNBC's coverage of the 9/11 attacks. Then it goes on to Banfield, the stunt that she pulled, Entin's, all the subs he got from the Petito case. Really weird shit about people call him, his followers on Twitter call him Big Daddy, and his truck is Big Premium Daddy. That's like weird as hell. I didn't know that. Very weird. Weird. Like too much information. Okay. Goes on to the Banfield, what they do, sit in the truck, blah, 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 blah. I'm skimming, we're trying to find the Betty thing. Hold on one sec. Let me jump back over to the comments real fast. Reverend Donna is a grifter, in my opinion. You know, Minnie Trout, a lot of people feel like that. She might have had me fooled. I don't know. I jumped over there, man, and because I heard a few things, and I went over there, and she puts off like a very, how do I say this? I'll just give it to you raw. I popped over there. There's an old lady who has her little groups, and she's doing her little psychic readings to her subscribers. You know, I don't know. She comes off as harmless, but that's a regular live when nothing's going on, because whenever there's a big case, she does do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I mean, come on, man. When Don said that, no one really believed him, but here she is telling people, you know, wait, the spirit box is telling me, wait, it's a bread factory. Wait a minute, he's got a son. That's the murder, y'all. And then the followers harass and dox people. Like how dumb are you? Like, I know Santa Claus if you're that gullible. I mean, for real. Is she a reverend in the same respect that Al Sharpton is? You know, I don't know. See, that's a good point too, Skunk. When I was over there in the chat, just peeping her out, I should just pull her channel up so you can see. She has like, I mean, people could be lying. You have your about section. She says she's gone to criminal, here, let me pull up real fast. I'll tell you right now. I'll read it. Let's have a peek at it. Yeah, how do you become a reverend? I mean, how is that different than a pastor? Like, what's the difference? So here's what it says, right? My name is Psychic Reverend Donna Serafina. I am a legally ordained spiritualist reverend in the United States. I am a certified medium with a high accuracy rating. I think you need to edit that. Donna, it's time to edit the about section a bit. In addition, I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and worked as a social worker. Well, Donna, now that I'm thinking about it, why are you on YouTube, though? You have way too many good qualifications to be doing YouTube. Anyway, just my opinion. I grew up with a psychic knowing and spirit communication abilities. Oh, this is what got me on her. After the death of my daughter, Nicole, in 2011, I began a full-time quest to find my daughter and explore the world of spirit. I have studied extensively with the world's strongest psychic mediums, as well as my local spiritualist churches, to bring a total of approximately 6,000 hours of study and practice. I have done over 2,000 recorded readings, and my greatest joy is to bring through loved ones from spirit. I do private readings. If you are interested, here's the email. Put the reading in the title. I have a variety of other services. Please check the website out, blah, blah, blah. The Facebook, the website, and that's about it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, 2 days ago, 4 college students murdered in Moscow. Wait a minute. It's crazy. I bet you she didn't see this article coming. I bet that much. You know what I'm saying? I got a PhD in Pile High Indeed. I have a degree in no bullshit. I'm seeing a carousel. Wait, where'd it go? I mean, I'm not gonna rename myself Reverend. You know what? We might have to do that. I might be Reverend White Boy. I mean, if we're all gonna do it, I could just say I'm a Reverend. I mean, seriously. Check this out. Here's what we're gonna do. This week we're gonna do something different. I'm just gonna go full scam YouTuber on everybody for 1 week. I'm gonna become Reverend White Boy Radio, and I'm just gonna just free ball the about section. I'm just gonna say, look, I began my career, okay, with a lot of shenanigans, but I've gone. I'm just gonna word it like this. I got a bachelor's degree at Shenanigan University on the outside of them, and you know, criminal this and that. I could make it look just as good as her. I probably could. But man, 10,000 subs. That's fucked up. What she did to the what she did to this guy is fucked up. It really is. It really is. Anyway, let's get back to the article. Okay, they talk about. So I'm talking about sleuths right now. They're on Donna. Then they're talking about Brian Entin. I'm not going to read it all. Internet sleuths are on the case. Entin said in his special, we're talking about the armchair detectives, people who sift through social media for anything, any possible clue, and in the vacuum of information from Moscow police, their voices are louder than ever. Then he says web sleuths earned the name, but their movement was arguably reached in a pinnacle during 2010 and 12 with Don't Fuck with the Cats, the series about Luke Magnotta, which actually was Very good Netflix show if you haven't seen that documentary. Here we go. Since then, crime reporters have been in competition with a new breed of paparazzo. While reporting on Petito from her killer's lawn, Entin found himself shoulder to shoulder with vigilante civilians, and social media influencers like Bullhorn Betty, who would later upload 3 videos about one of the Moscow's victims' surviving roommates, featuring a thumbnail image of one of the victims' face with the words, "Why didn't you save me?" Like many sleuths, Betty's methods seem unscrupulous. She reports in parentheses, rumors, and perpetuates harassment of innocent people. But for practical reasons, Entin has needed to find a way to coexist with people like her. "I just want to get my job done every day," he told me, refusing to speak ill of Betty. In part, he jokes because I don't want her showing up to my house with a bullhorn. More seriously, Entin said it's not up to him whether sleuths have earned their place among trained reporters. In reality, our digital ecosystem elevates the voices of specialists and enthusiasts alike. At the end of the day, we're still going to be here, he said. I'm still going to be here. This is weird. Something else began to happen during the Petito case too. I just started to hear like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Strangers were sending Entin random amounts of money on Venmo, a standard source of income for sleuths like Bullhorn Betty, which would have been fine if Entin was self-employed, but he had a salaried job at News Nation. $20 rolled in before he could figure out how to set up his Venmo to private. Despite his professional use of Twitter, Entin is the first to admit he's not exactly internet savvy. That's bullshit. He doesn't have TikTok account, blah, blah, blah. It says something else about, it goes back to the Petito thing. Here we go. So he says, it's an uncommon misconception that sleuths solved Petito's murder. In reality, sleuthing helped police focus the search for Petito's body, but it's a stretch to say amateur sleuths found her. As Isaac West, an associate professor at Vanderbilt University, the author of The Serial Effect, True Crime in American Culture, says people are participating in social drama, but their participation in achieving justice are disconnected. One is not causing the other. That's actually a good statement. Murder investigations. Let's see. And then it goes on to where Entin goes, how they really destroyed the dude Jeremy. You guys know all that. There was a lawsuit going on from that. Let me read it. This is so long. Just give me a second. Twitter has updates, nuggets, followers for tips, broke the news, kidnapped him, blah, blah, blah. Reddit, sleuths. Pictures, understatement, rumors. The girls, the whole entire Sigma Chi party. This is all, and it does say something else about, I want to say at the end. I skipped a lot. Let me just skim through this bottom part here. I don't know. There's a lot to it. You got to check it out. It rips into Entin more than anything, but it's just interesting, man, and it was worth a laugh. I like to rub it in. The Entin and Betty relationship is interesting, though. I was just thinking about this, reading that, and when this thing was printed. What's up, Penelope? You're listening, checking on the dogs. What's up, Trasha? Cannot either, and he would say, "I bless you." People gave money like for Jesus. What are we talking about? Shandy is in the house. What's happening? Missed a lot of people. I cannot stand that grifter. Yeah, so judgy and hypocritical. So you guys are talking about Donna? Really? Or I got it wrong? Oh, Kit, what's happening, Kit? What's happening with it? You're still here, John Jones. Yeah, it's in the chat somewhere. You can check it out. It's a long article. It's interesting, though. It's interesting. A lot of people, man, there's a lot of people who built channels on the Idaho 4Ks. Not everybody, some people did good info on it and shit like that, man. You know what I mean? Awareness and all that. Their family did kind of lean on the internet, so you really can't. They were appreciative of some things, but some of these people, man, it's just crazy. It's crazy. They go full force with I don't get it. Like I don't get it. They don't think. Look with this one with Donna. Donna says the guy has a son, which he never did. Blames the never born son to be the killer way in the beginning. These people not only flood his little restaurant there, but nasty with it and hateful. Who would say the food is to die for? Because so and so, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the quote, but you understand what I'm saying. That is hateful. And how are you like that's evil? And you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. But that same person would be crying and everything else if somebody docks the Reverend, because that's your favorite YouTuber over there. But you'd be crying like a motherfucker, right? But now you go dox the dude, tear up his store, damage his store. Google reviews, man, hurt you, man. You have to settle it with the customer, or shit. If you can't, and there's a bunch of them, you got to pay somebody to get that away. It ain't cheap, man. It's just dirty. It is just it's crazy. I see it with the Wells too. Make the videos with the Wells. Look, people have their own opinions, and that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. But I post some pictures of some channel made these age progressed pictures of Summer. I just want to get them out for people. Go to the comments over there. There's like people that I don't know where they get their information. If you think about Summer's case, how much factual information is there? The rest is conspiracy stuff. It's just conspiracy stuff at the end of the day. It is. But you have these people, they're so hateful. I can really see it now. And it's just like this lady, Donna, that was some fuck shit she did. But, all them people bothering him, you got to think about if it was a whole bunch of channels with the same narrative, man, shit. That's what this shit can really hurt people, man, for real. Reverend, damage goods with no. I'm gonna email you about some spiritual advisement. My Venmo tip. Forensic artist. Yes, thank you, Mama Bear. That's what I was. Yes, the channel. I tried to tag him, but I couldn't tag him. I heard him last night. Reaching out. Tyler. Who is that? Got it open now too. Okay, cool. Yeah. Listen, I didn't read the whole thing. It's real long. They just basically they break down the Reverend. They give how many subs she is. Entin, man, I didn't even realize that he gained. It seems like just yesterday we were out there. He's real quiet in real life, and it's you get to see him mold. I guess I don't know how to explain it. Reading that article, it's talking about Betty and this and that, and he doesn't. When asked about Betty, Entin doesn't really. He tucks his dick a little bit, but it's because they go to the same spots, and at some point, Entin's dependent on them. No matter how you look at it. At some point, Entin is dependent on them, and that's how it goes. And it is. They literally buy videos. They pay cash. They'll write you a check right there. Not only News Nation, seen it with TMZ and all. I've told this a million times. We were real pissed out there the whole day. Forget what Brian Laundrie's sister was named. What's her name, babe? Well, Cassie broke the sister. Sister comes out, like literally there. This happened. Like we're there. Like this really happened. Part of it. Leave, but they stayed. She came. Well, she comes out and she talks, and they record it. There's no media there because there's media everywhere at the Petito house. But we drove to Cassie's, which is like an hour away. There's no media there. Police were there. No media. They recorded it. So in communication, they're like, yeah, got the Cassie thing. I'm like, man, send the video. I'm like, send the video. I want to see the video. I'm still sunburned. I want to see it. I got to wait until they sell it. And then on top of that, look how weird it gets. On top of that, Dog the Bounty Hunter, he keeps making these videos about the Petito case. Like he didn't do anything. He straight does a publicity stunt right in front of us. Dude pulls up in an SUV. Okay, SUV. After he says he's going to go there. This is at Cassie's house. He pulls up. He's got like his daughter team, whatever that is, with them. They're like recording him. He walks up, knocks on the door, turns around, jumps back in the SUV, and leaves. Driving home, it's you see this fake shit happen. And driving home, News Nation is making a video talking about Dog the Bounty Hunter is on the job. He's in Northport, Florida, and he is looking for Brian. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. The dude pulled up and left. Man, it's crazy, man. But my point is, in this article, when Entin is asked about Betty, he's not going to say nothing bad, okay? No matter how they want them to look. Vanity Fair don't play the radio. They smutted them all. But Entin ain't going to go and say nothing because he is dependent on them. And this is their moneymaker, man. Where they go, he'll go, vice versa. Big cases, you see it in real time, man. It's crazy though. Make sense? C Bean, is that who I think it is? Oh, no, it isn't. C Bean. I thought you were somebody else. Welcome though, welcome. super chat train, man. Wow, he is something. Okay, what am I missing here? Comments. Oh, wait a minute. Minnie, what happened with your son? I know what the Bible says about drinking. It doesn't say. Eternity now. Jesus in his life. Wait, who is saying all this? I'm so lost. You guys are talking craziness. Not bad craziness, but I want to know. Good comment. An Army vet, 2 months sober, struggling. Damn, prayers out to your son. Did not know that. Your son's is a hero. He is a hero. And we appreciate him. You know, maybe send him a clip of this video and the timestamp. Tell him we think he's a hero, man, and just he's a hero, man, and he has the strength within him to conquer that. Just gotta find it, grip it, and own it. But tell him I appreciate his service. You know, about a shot in the bar the other night, just because he had his hat right there. I think he was a Vietnam vet. There aren't any factual. There isn't, unfortunately, a lot of facts with Summer. You're absolutely right. I mean, there is, but there's not like a lot. You know, if you compare it to another case, there's not. And people are real hateful. Real hateful. It's crazy. It's crazy. Being you know, friends with Don Wells comes with a lot. A lot of people don't like that. But you know, I asked them a lot. I like to know about social media, how it's impacted, and it's been bad. It's been bad. People are very hateful. There's people that either support them on YouTube. There's people that either support them or people that hate them, and that's tough. You know, it's tough if you think about it. Like I was saying with the lady Donna, attacks this dude, makes up lies about sons, kids he don't even have, call him a murderer. They destroy his establishment. Just met. The dude has to beef up security. He's paying more money for his employees to feel safe going to work than he is making money. You know, it for some moron. But that's one channel. Imagine if that was a Wells and there's all these hate channels. Man, it gets deep. It gets deep. What's up, September? Many of our loved ones or people we care about are fighting addiction in the same way or another. I asked about the Heavenly Father. Watch us over. Hey, man, good one, Dolly. A lot of God tonight. A lot of God in the chat. There's nothing ever wrong with that. God bless everybody in the chat and the 41 hanging out. God bless the haters too. Tonight too. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, man. True crime and other stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, good comment right there. I've seen. I'll tell you two channels that I noticed. So I saw. I'll tell you one. What is his name? He makes the thumbnails like this. He's like a conspiracy guy. Harsh Reality. So this guy, I talked to him once. Comment. Well, I made a video about him, and he came in the comments, kind of squashed it. Whatever. And at the time, I think I had like 8,000 subscribers. At the time, he had like 6,000. And then I get to almost 13, whatever. I was like about 10. I was about like at 10,000, and he was like at he was creeping up. He was creeping up. I had more than him at one point, but because he was doing. Oh, you know what it was? When the Kylie case came, his subscribers went way up. Then he blew up. Kylie case helped him. But then you know who else is like that? JLR. He had I forget how many subs he had last time I checked, but it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. Then he was doing the Idaho, and he blew up on the Idaho. JLR has like I think like 40 or 30. I don't know. He has a lot. I'm like, damn. Yeah, man. Some. I don't know. You can get on here and say anything, man, and you'll get some new eyes. It's nuts. It's nuts. Oh, what up, Christina? You made it? Not sure. I think he ordered it. What? Mama Bear's in here. What's happening? What's happening? A lot of God in the chat. We're just talking about shenanigans and Vanity Fair. Hate won't help find her. Good comment. It definitely won't. It definitely won't. 38,000, is that what it is? Thank you for that. Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm not a hater. I might dislike them. I'm not a hater. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. Idaho 4 is just too much. It's too much. Everyone was doing it. I just said stay away from it. I think it said Amazon. You know, I saw a video somebody sent me. It was weird, but I'll talk about it. I don't know really. So it was a video share. You know what? I can play it. Let me play it. So at first I thought this was shenanigans because, well, let me play it. Actually, I want you guys' thoughts on this before I give you mine. You guys will tell it like it is. Where are we at? Let me play it. So if you don't know, I didn't know this, but if you don't know, Cher from Voices Behind My Ballsack, and I don't know if it was her husband or what, they did a fundraiser for Summer Wells not too long ago. Like I'll show you.
About the show tonight.
It was great.
It's great.
I'm proud of my baby.
We raised over $1,300, but
She's raised more fundraisers like this. She's made on YouTube.
it's the same. But that's not what I was thinking. The fundraiser extended. They play. The fundraiser will continue till it's at 11:59 p.m. So you too can help get the goal above our goal. I changed it to 3,000 because we were less than 200 off of the 1,500 goal tonight in just under 2 hours of show. So y'all give me too much credit because all I did was plan the party. You all showed up, showed out, and we love you.
Love.
Bye, y'all. Oh, what did you say?
Okay, so off the top, let me give you my breakdown on this. So here's the deal. Anybody in the last live that I did, I tell you how much I made off YouTube. Okay? I don't care. I'll tell you. She said she made. This is the title of this is, just so you know, the title of this is I made I made a wish in Summerwell's name. Okay. So if you didn't hear it that well, Cher's rocking the purple hair. Don't know how I feel about it. I'd say the purple hair. I'd say she's. Listen, I'm not a hater. She rocks the purple hair. It's decent. I'll give her the decency. I'll give her the decency. I think Mark needs to find a beard, and maybe a haircut, and probably a toothbrush. But anyway, just my opinion. Anyhow, back to the donations, back to the wish list, whatever the hell it is. The thing, the lump sum of money. What do you call it? Thing? Crowdfunding. 1,300. She says. Hubby jumps in and says, just so you know, she raises more money than she's ever made. Complete shenanigans. Complete shenanigans. Complete shenanigans. How many subs does she have? Somebody give me a quick check. I'll give you an estimated, I'll give you a very close guesstimation of what she makes. I need the amount of subs. But that's complete bullshit right there. Complete bullshit. The second part of this is I'm thinking she's already lied about one thing. And then it says, but the problem here is this. I was thinking that definitely pocketing the money and using Summer's name. That's exactly what I thought. I got to keep it real. But the problem is, I don't know anything about Make-A-Wish. I'm led to believe that if you do a Make-A-Wish, I don't know if you can yank it like that. I don't know. 20,000 subs. Okay, so 13. Listen. I'll put it like this. She's probably making 1,300. Within 1 to 2 months, she's making that 100%. Because here's why. She goes live all the time. All the time. Absolutely, she's making that within 1 to 2 months. What you can take to the bank is her calling me out, proving me wrong, showing you. You can bet that. You have a better chance hitting the lottery. But I don't know. Your thoughts on the fundraiser in Summerwell's name that was adjusted from the initial 1,500. Now this is 2 weeks ago. This video. I forgot to show you this guys earlier in an earlier live. So apparently they were at 1,300 and 1,300 about to hit the 1,500 goal. And it was adjusted for 3 racks, okay, for 3 racks. Now, the money will not be obviously going to Summerwell's, obviously, or any of her family members, obviously, but it was made in her name and to the foundation, which look, Make-A-Wish Foundation, to my knowledge, they do pretty good things. I'm not saying she pocketed it. I'm not saying that. I'm led to believe that. It's my first initial thought. I'll keep it funky with you. But let's see what the comments think about this. The GoFundMe queen of YouTube. Matt, it's for another organization, the Starlight. It's for victims of SA. I know. Okay, wait a minute. Damn it. I know they're valid because they were there for me and offered me services. Okay, well, here's the deal. I am not questioning your knowledge. I believe you 100%. But you're saying it's for another organization. Here's the thing. Let me try to show you what's going on here. Now, I showed you the video. If we scroll down here to the comment piece, I did some spying, people. I did some spying. Here we go. So we say, thank you for keeping Summer's name out there. What a wonderful thing. What do we got here? We got, hold on. Okay, proud of you. Okay, where's it at? Okay, here we go. What is the fundraiser for? Haven't been on YouTube much. Make-A-Wish. I raised it in Summerwell's name, and welcome back. So I hear what you're saying, Long Gone, but so hold on. So I'm saying that she made it for Make-A-Wish. You're telling me that it's going somewhere else? What's happening here? Don't listen, guys. Don't dead dog me. Don't dead dog me. Somebody told me a dog died on one of these lives, and I think it was shenanigans. Look, we ran with it. We ran with it because it was Ziggy. I don't have a problem with the dead dog theory. Okay? I'm not apologizing for it. Because look, simply it's something that I could see her possibly doing. Yeah, I'm not apologizing for it. But we look. We you know, it made it look like I had some in-depth behind the scenes dirt here, and I was reading the comment. Somebody confused something, so we gotta keep it. Don't dead dog. She may have done it for a couple different organizations. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. You can bet your sweet Bippy. So it goes to her, then she donates it as if Summer was donating it. Whisper's doing great. She's here making a lot of noise right behind me. We'll figure it out a way to get money from our YouTubers. Just wait. She may have done it for a couple of organizations. I don't know. That's why I'm bringing it to y'all. You can bet your sweet Bippy she's not paying taxes. Oh, absolutely. Look, Canadian Wolverine. Let me give you some dirt. Trolls, listen up, trolls. Trolls. Look, if you truly know someone scamming and hustling people on YouTube and they're getting on your last nerve and you really despise them, like with every bit of yourself, man, all you got to do, it's very simple. All you got to do is hit the IRS up and say, hey, man, you might want to audit, this person. Look, you got to pay taxes on this stuff here, man. You have to. You have to. Imagine being responsible for getting their Google AdSense a monthly check taxed, like getting a hold on it. Like you're the one, like that would be shooting at the 3-point line with 0.1 seconds on the clock. Like, just imagine that you're the one doing that. You know what I mean? They'd be deducting it. I can tell you one who did pay the taxes. Go Busey, 1,000% paid her taxes. Trust and believe that. She writes everything off. Trips to Northport, write off. Hotel room, write off. Let me take you guys to lunch, write off. She paid it. Revenue of Canada. Yeah, I don't know anything about Canadians before her. Listen, I don't know. Long Gone, I get what you're saying, but I'm a little bit confused. So you're saying that she did it with good purpose and possibly to multiple organizations, is what I'm saying. Let me just show you guys this one more time. And the name of the video is Make-A-Wish. So I made a wish in Summer's name. Let's check the old description piece out. What do we got here? We got just Summer Wells. Oh, Candace, Don. No, why would you hashtag them? Thanks for extending us. Upset I can't donate. She heavily censors the comments. Go over there and put something to do a white boy in the comments. Good luck with that. That's like one of the worst ones. That's like North Korea, straight or China. It's straight communist over there. Like, you can't say anything. Ban, blocked, and booted. Delete, clean for sure. You just leave them. Who cares? She goes, your subs are gonna. If you delete all the bad ones, then you don't even. I like to roast the trolls every now and then. It's like a hobby. But if I miss them, the subs eat them up anyhow. The subs bang them up. So it's just like you gotta leave people to get banged up. What names does she use? What, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I do know what you mean, actually. I do know what you mean. You know what got her mad? Let me tell you, since we're talking about this one. You know what got her really mad? I should find it. I know I got it somewhere. I posted, I know exactly where it's at. This got her mad as fuck. When at the Quentin Simon case, I was making videos of her because she was pissing me off with the babysitter. She was ignoring them. She was watching them, but ignoring them. Then all of a sudden, I did a community post, and wifey blown up the next day. You know what it was? Hold on, please hold. Oh, here we go. Ooh, here we go. Woo, woo. If you ain't seen this, one yet, get ready for it. So I made videos. I'm calling her out about the babysitter, and because she was pissing me off. And at this time, we were at least like on some type of communication, not best of friends, but I would, if I wanted to, I could reach out. Never had a problem. But shenanigans everywhere. And she was doing the lady wrong. And just like this article I was reading, the restaurant owner hiring all this stuff. Look, the babysitter man had to buy security, take a loan out to buy security cameras because of death threats. Her kids are getting attacked, all type of shit. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? What can I do to get her attention? And there and below, somebody sent me a gift from God, and here it is, a gift from God. Get off work and boy, oh boy, was she on white, like fly on shit. What? It was getting out of control. It was the damn it was the dog video. She doesn't like it. She don't want anybody to see that one. Doesn't want anyone to see that one, and denies it to the fullest. It's crazy. Yeah, that one hurt the feeling. I mean, also trust me, the RCMP are well aware of her ways. Why won't she raise money? Man, she doesn't. Man, she won't admit that. I don't think Diane would take up. Diane does not like that lady. That lady is a woman of God. If you go to her TikTok, it's all about God. She's all of her children's youth group, all type of stuff, setting up Christmas events. She does not like shit at all. At all. I never hear a lady cuss. Man. She don't like that lady. Then as soon as the lady Billy Joel got out of jail, because she can't come on the internet, like can't hit a link or whatever. I know she's like moderators and crap. They pulled that weird ass shit with the dogs. She told, she's just like, everything was so peaceful. When the lady went to jail, she was not on YouTube harassing me. People not bothering me. It was just like getting my life back. And then she's like, it was her. In so many words, she was telling me like that was, Billy Joel did that. Pulled the stunt and then gave the stunt to share to make a big fucking fuss about it. It's just like the sickest shit. Yeah, exactly. We didn't review that case, didn't we? Just missed that one. We missed that one. Yep. I will never understand it. The lady is like, she doxed her and put her fucking, said she was on, the babysitter arrested like over a decade ago for some stupid shit. Like, who cares? It was, I forget, it's just some dumb shit. Said she was on like food stamps years ago. Like, who gives a fuck? What does it have to do with anything? Like, it's just the dumbest shit. It's just it's crazy, man. But yeah, I cannot stand the scammer without poster face. I agree, Manny. Canadian, look, she was all involved in the Clinton case. I figured she would get herself into trouble. The children are the lowest of lows, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. Idiots and morons and scammers and scumbags. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. What else is it, though? Always point finger. It's someone who's innocent. It is what it is. It's content. But yeah, just be careful with that Idaho 4 stuff, man. Don't believe everything you see, for sure. And not only on YouTube, man, but from the main media channels, man. They were clickbaiting it for a little bit too. You couldn't even go anywhere. If you went on Facebook, Idaho 4. If you went on TikTok, Idaho 4. YouTube, Idaho 4. It's like, man, I want to see something different here. I feel for the families and whatnot, but goddamn, like, let me just see something. It was crazy for a little bit. Shenanigans, and the poor guy. He can't help who's going to come into his restaurant. He has no idea what happens to people when they come. And once they leave his restaurant, he doesn't know what's going on. People got murdered, and man, could you believe? Somebody said he had a son, and not only did he have a son, but that was the murderer. And then the havoc after that. That lady Donna, man, she should feel what enough of. You know what? She's got a parody coming, a couple of them. And she's got a parody and a meme coming. At least one parody and one meme, because that was fucked up. What are you doing? The fakest bitch on the streets. A gag order and VG can't talk. So she's no good to share. Yeah, but I heard that, isn't she a moderator or something like that? I don't know. She's in the chat still. She's not on, but she still is and crap like that. You're right, though. What happened with what they do? They denied Lalani's bond, right? That's just a court proceeding. Sometimes, man, I had a bond hearing one time. Oh man, that was crazy. They didn't drop her bond, did they? I would much rather sit with a group of kind-loving people having mundane conversation than sit in a chat of creator who is making stories up for clicks and views. Oh, absolutely, mini trout, without a doubt. What did happen though? She with Lilani, did she have she had a bond hearing the other day? I mean, I know she's still in there. They don't are just that bad. Will protect Canada's internet rules and policy. I get it. Yeah, she's still back. I don't you know, when you see what's tricky is with them is like you could just look at the Quentin case and the fuckery there, and then with the Wells case as well, and you and so much more. You know, at least most people know that she's shenanigans. But what I think happens is like, and I gotta admit, I always wasn't like at odds with her. I didn't really think she was like that filthy of a person, so I didn't really like watch her like that and whatever, right? But from the outside looking in, it's like, okay, there's Cher, maybe she's shady, and there goes Mark. And then let's moving along. But no, that's not what it is. You can't have all that. I can't be all shenanigans and Noelle be perfect.
I am perfect.
Noelle is helping me plan the shenanigans and just looking perfect. Trust and believe it. And that's what you have there. He's like all quiet and timid and all that, and with that type of, no, man, he might be the mastermind. Maybe he's thinking of all the plots and plays, and she's just pitching it. There's something going on there, but Mark has to take some of the shenanigans responsibility, because it doesn't work like that, people. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can't just have one. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be. They want it to look like that, but that's not how it goes, man, in married life. Or come on, y'all know, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Like look at the video I just played. Oh, made a wish for summer. Oh, you know, Cher makes, Cher, she raises more than she makes. No, that was a lie. That was a lie. So that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like he's shenanigans too. All day. Oh, it got postponed? Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's right. I got it wrong. For some reason, I thought it was, you're right. I fucking made a post about it. Oh, dumbass. I forgot. They're not going to lower that bond for that woman to get out. Look, I had a bond hearing one time, and I was in jail once. Man, this is like one of the first times I got arrested as an adult. I was shitting the brick. I was on I-95 coming home. Man, I was in a truck, and I was a kid. I was in jail. I had a real bad temper, and I was partying. I was moving really fast. Okay, I was moving really fast, and like too fast. Caught up with me fast. Trust me. But I'm on 95, and this dude cut me off. Right. So I'm in my truck, and I catch up to him. I'm 18. I gotta, whatever. So I'm young enough. I catch up to him, and I'm like flicking him off, and I jug at him with my truck. I'm like, right, but I don't hit him or nothing. But I'm like, dumbest thing I could do. He's a Haitian guy. He calls the cops. So I'm going. There's like 9 of them get behind me, yoke me over. State troopers too. I got a scar on my calf from this day still. They pull me out the car at gunpoint. Get your hands on your head, blah, blah, blah. Step back. They rush me. Boom, scoop me up, slam me on the back of my truck, and I have a Flowmaster exhaust on this truck. And my calf roasted on the muffler. Keep in mind, I'm on I-95. You got to keep a speed of 70, and I was driving for at least an hour. Long story short, book them, Dano. Get me for hate crime. Get me for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Get me with then I had some drugs in the car as well. I had some pills and stuff in the car. And so they take me to jail. They got me in orange. I'm looking crazy. My bond's like 200,000. I'm like, shit. Don't think I can make it. 10% is like 20. Put up at least a mansion. So I'm sitting in there, and I'm like, that was dumb. And I'm in there for like at least a month. So I put in for bond hearing, which is exactly what she has. And the judge was just not having it. He's just like, yeah. He went through each charge, and he dropped the bond like so minimal. So my bond, I don't even remember how crazy the bond was. The bond was like $225,000. So he goes through each charge, and he drops the bond by like $1,000, right? It was like, so the bond hearing was successful for me because it went from 225,000 to like 218,000. Thanks, boss. It did nothing. Take them back. But there was a mini win, I guess. But the purpose of the bond hearing was totally shattered. Long story short, I beat all the charges except for the pills. Take probation, blah, blah, young and dumb, get on the probation, go back to jail, and the cycle continues. But all the crazy stuff, it gets dropped. I think I got like a reckless driving from all this crazy felonies and shit like that. But the bond hearing thing, man, if you have something violent or something crazy, like especially forget about that little story, like she does, man, what is it to him to drop the bond? The only thing they can say, she ain't a flight risk. But man, the home life there, not to judge. I don't know. It's like the mom has proceedings and stuff still going on. She's not working when arrested. All type of stuff. Like, I don't see it happen. Absolutely not. No way. Party at Damaged Goods. What's up, Sally? You came back? Yes, exactly, baby boomer. For sure. And swat, what does it say? How do you say that? Saskatchewan. Is that a city? Is that a city? Is that what that is? Where's the girlfriend at? Look, I wasn't joking. I made that video. There's a channel. Damn, I can't play this. I can't think of the channel name. It's a small channel, but they got the girlfriend. Look, Cher's admitted she's been bisexual. There's the girlfriend. Man, what channel has them clips? Because the channel has a lot of clips of her and the girlfriend. Damn it, what is it? They started a channel too. It's a conspiracy channel or something like that. Damn it. That video come from TikTok I played earlier, just so you know. Wait. I know that was a YouTube video. I'm sorry. YouTube video. Sometimes the shenanigans, man, are on YouTube. They don't even know you're watching, and you get all the good stuff from the shenanigan people. For real. TikTok is where it's at. The spy. Give them a follow. You want to get married? No, I wanted to get married on my birthday so I wouldn't forget the anniversary. It was a smart move. Scratch One is a province in Canada. So like a state. Oh, they got okay. I don't know nothing about Canada. You're out that way? You're out that way, or you just know about it? Can I ask? Because if you're out that way, man, I've been hearing about they've been Dolly. I know you heard about this one too. What I'm about to say. It's the Method of Madness. Look, man, they have that the suicide thing is out of control. The you can put in to get what's the word? Euthanized? Yeah, you could put in, you know, you can have a medical, you can kill yourself over there. Yeah, is it, you know what I'm talking about? You guys have an Olympic athlete, I want to say, a woman, and she was an army vet or a military veteran, and she needed something, and they wouldn't cover it, and they're like, here, just do the suicide, and she's like, go fuck yourself, and she stood up against them, and she went on a lot of media channels. Good for her. That's fucked up. They should be treating her and take care of what she needs. But it's amazing that that thing they have over there. It's very weird. Very weird. Medical, like, it's very weird. Medical assisted suicide is what I was trying to think of. Thank you. Medical assisted suicide is what it's called, and it's horrible. We should be able to do that here in Canada. Baby Booner, what is the woman's name? I might have mutilated it. She's a military vet, but I believe she's an athlete as well. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what sport she played. Yeah, she went on. You can find that on Tucker Carlson. You can find it on Tim Pool. You know, if she didn't have her her celebrity whatever stance, she, you know, people wouldn't know. But she kind of been they even will let anyone with with mental problems. Yeah, and the problem is the problem is assisted suicide is they also what I read is they'll let kids do it. That is sick, and I believe this is going to come to the United States. I really do. If you haven't been noticing, for some weird reason, the United States wants to follow some of the things that you guys have there. Not the best policies you have there, to say the least. Yeah, okay, you heard about it. I don't remember what the woman did, but it was something like that, man. It's just sad. You feel for her. I know the internet took care of her, which is cool, man. Sometimes you hear some badass stories like that. Just stories that are so messed up, and the internet will just make sure that person's straight. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody you know, scamming, or nobody doing these crowdfunding. It's just people like make one for the person and just get them out of whatever they're going through. It's badass. I think that's cool. What's up, Wicco? That's because we got some truly evil people in charge. Yes, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That's okay, y'all. That channel I just posted is the channel White Boy was saying. All they do. Oh, is that the let me see. Where you at? Where'd you post? Assisted. Which one is it? Mama Bear. There's a little channel. Couch Clips does a good job on her, but there's a little channel. It's got a weird name. I can't think of that freaking channel's name. Welcome to America. My grandma wanted to go to Oregon when he was about done with his cancer. Really? You don't want that over here. If it gets, what did it say? Any worse here in Canada, I'm coming over there to live. Man, yeah, I hear it. I cannot even access my 15-year-old's medical records online anymore against HIPAA now. Really? Really? You can't? Contact that website report, or they already know of her and just matching her channel. Yeah, I'm doing all right, bro. I'm just hanging out with everybody. I was talking about an article written by some of these tragedy pimps, and now we're talking about Canada's messed up policy and another tragedy pimp in Canada. Just hanging out with people. There it is. The Torch Spotlight is exactly the channel I was talking about. So she posted it as I was talking about it. Mama Bear knows her YouTube. I didn't even have to play the video. She already knew what I was talking about. That little channel, don't even fuck off. Here, I'll put it in here real quick. This channel does not even play. I could tell this channel. I mean, I don't know, but I think that this channel was a supporter. This is what happens when you have a pissed off subscriber that supported you, and then you did some type of shenanigans, and they're like, oh hell's no. The porch torchlight. Let me put this in. That's just my guess. I don't know. I really don't know. What do we got? Let's see. Why can't I find it? Oh, wait, she put it in the chat. Duh. Hold on, where's this damn thing at? Here we go. Bam, I got it. Wait, that's not it. All right, you said you got it in the chat. Let me go to the chat. I'm having a problem on the desktop finding it. Hold on, where we at? Work with me, I'm an old man. Here we go. I know she posted it. Where's it at? Oh, here we go. Bench. Okay. All right, so let's do the video. Is this the one? Share talks hygiene and says using kids for social media is nay. Share the cats. Wait, hold on. Cranberry gets serious. Share makes bread. Where's share mark and little people and furries? Share mark OnlyFans. Oh, there's the girlfriend right there. So this is weird. I made a video about this. It's got some views. The thing about it is, it doesn't take a rocket scientist here, people. You know, either, hate to state the obvious and all, but she said she was married the dude Mark, and she said she's bisexual because she dated a woman before, right? Because the YouTube subscribers are going to pay for the Mark wedding. So either the wedding is a complete sham, or there might be some infidelity going on. Because look, as you can see in the video, all I'm saying is we all know when COVID was. We know when COVID was because people were wearing masks, right? Common sense. So, you know, it's a basic timeline. Let's check this one out. Is the volume on?
We're the ones that scream at TV shows, laugh, throw things. So we have a lot of like fun times together. We've been through a lot of bad things together and a lot of the best things together. We've been besties for 13 years. And currently our roomies in Cal, she's in her work clothes. Hey everybody, this is Ruby doing Neck. I'm going to introduce you to the infamous bestie, Callie Rose. Hello. So we thought a good place to start. We're out shopping for the day, so it'll remind us. But a good place for us to start would be how we met 13 years ago. And so the way I would say the story is this beautiful girl just showed up and I was really drunk. This is when I was like bad into pills and washing down every day with Captain Morgan. But falling asleep with popsicles. Yeah, falling asleep with popsicles in my hand on my pants. And she was looking for somebody else, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I was there because of some fucking crackhead.
Yeah, many years ago when we were young and dumb, just cared about having fun.
Yeah, we were only worried about having fun, not for sure.
Honestly, looking for a different friend, and then she showed up. This is when I lived in the trailer house that you all know about. Yeah, memories. And she showed up, and I thought she was beautiful, and I tried to get her in the shower with me. And she said, no, but I will wash your hair for you.
Sure, like my boobies.
Yep, and she got big old boobies, and I have like small boobies. So, the induction of some team, maybe we could get a one do somewhere. Any surgeons out there? Hello? And yeah, so a little crazy story how we met.
All right, this is funny. I thought I'm showing y'all something, and you're telling me what the other videos say.
Your letter doesn't scare me. You can't have shit like that sent to P.O. boxes. First of all, using my name in fraudulent ways. Well, abuser, shit, I'm bestie.
All right, I don't know who the Heather person is that tried to give him a cease and desist and all that or whatever. I don't know. But if at the end of that it was like somebody who's Heather? Somebody sent her a cease and desist. I actually think Cher's right on that thing. If what she's saying is correct, if somebody from the state sent her one, then what Cher's saying is like she would have to go over there for the lawsuit, or I think legally I don't know. I do know that cease and desist hold weight on YouTube though, but obviously nothing came of this. But anyway, this is comical. I put this on and people are like, oh, go to the other video. Like, I'm not even showing anything. Y'all have been all over this already. So the other video has what? There's a PayPal set up for the kids? That's out of control. Are you serious? Well, I know, long on, if you said it, then I'm not even going to double check it. I believe you. That's weird, though. So you should read the comments. She had her girl set up PayPals for, there's, it's weird. But yeah, that's, and then everyone's saying that there's 3 ways happening. Man, 3 ways, huh? With this lady and Cher and Mark? You think, listen, is it like a regular one though, or is one of them shoving up a dildo, like a 14-inch dildo up Mark's tiny hole? What do you think? You're pulling his hair, smacking him on the ass, calling him Benny. All right, I don't know. We're talking about that Mark's asshole. About to jump off here. It's pretty gross. I don't know court cases, but they are few and far in between. What now? A couple of people. Oh, listen. What's this about the jab for money? Is that regular people? Oh, you mean they pay you for it to get it? I do remember seeing something on her. Oh, I know what it was. During the grift mission of the Quayton case, there was a point where she says, oh yeah, I'm going to see Billy Joe. We're best friends. We're like mom and sister and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to lick her cooch and this and that. Mark packed the dildo. Subs paid for the trip. But then it never came. But the backpedal was, oh well, what had happened was I haven't had my jab yet, and travel with the travel restrictions and whatnot, I'm gonna have to get another one. So yeah, it's gonna postpone the trip, but we're gonna adjust it from regular to first class. So if you guys can just take care of that while I'm making the appointments for the second jab, we'll get it right. It'll be back to normal here shortly, people. Just let's get the PayPal's going, the Cash Apps, grab a sweater from the merch, tank top, hoodie, if you will. And I promise you I'm going. Just work with me. I'm heading there. Politicians. Oh yeah, of course the politicians did. I thought. Okay, I don't know. And that's another thing. Matter of fact, when I watched that one, and then here comes like the silent. It's like he's the. He always like stamps the shenanigans. Like as she's doing the grip, like yeah, I have to get the jab. With the travel restrictions, she's like talking to the camera, and Mark always like puts his 2 cents. Here he comes with his beer. He's like, yeah, she hasn't got the jab yet. He like throws like the stamp in, and then he's always like stamping her fuck shit. I'm telling you, that guy's shenanigans. I have COVID 2 times, was sick for 2 months. Man, yeah, I had it 1 time. It's so weird, man. Everybody's got a piece. I think my price for the jab would be $1 million. No way. Look, man. Look. If we're talking about the jab, I don't like asking subscribers if you got it or not. So I know a lot did. Which is fine. You got a jab, you got a jab. If you didn't, you didn't. It's your decision. But man, either way, if you did or you didn't, you really should watch Died Suddenly. It's very important that you do. It's true. It's a documentary. You might want to check that out. It's on Rumble. It's banned on YouTube. I'll get you the link. I dropped the link. Oh, she dropped the link. Very, very good. It'll freak you out. You might overdose on truth. And I'll give you some here. We'll end this one like this. Some mandatory things you should watch if you haven't already. If you haven't seen Died Suddenly, watch it. I'm going to go back a little bit. If you haven't seen The Social Dilemma, you should watch it. Those 2 things. As a matter of fact, that's all I'm going to tell you. Because if anyone's in here who hasn't seen both of those, you're definitely going to overdose on truth. 2 very important documentaries you should watch. Tonic Water with. Anyone got one for me? Something to watch. My extended listen, man. Same with me, Mama Bear. Yeah, she says pretty much my entire extended family got the jab except for me, my husband and kids. We've never had COVID once. My extended family have all had it 3 times. Wow. Yeah, that's the same with me and Noel. Everyone else, stand firm. My Canadian friend Minnie, I've been having stuff come up and congratulate here and stuff. She made millions. Oh, did Minnie get it? No way. Where did she enter? Those are the exact vitamins I take. She had entered Canada illegally. I know. Wait a minute. It's kind of interesting. She could not go visit them because she was not getting her passport. Yeah. People say that's a rumor that will be hard to break. Not your comment, but the theory is, I played the video with the dogs. The theory is, got in trouble. I believe it was Minnesota. Got in trouble, and booked it to Canada. Good. So, yeah, you could. One of those is on Rumble. One of them on Netflix. Copy and paste them link. If you haven't seen Social Dilemma, watch it. Look, real fast breakdown. It's about head people in social media companies. The biggest people in TikTok, the biggest people on Facebook, the biggest people at Instagram, the biggest people at Twitter at the time. Walking away from jobs, getting paid 6 figures. Walking away. None of these people let their kids go on these apps. None. They have kids. They do not let their kids use these apps. And they're asked, why not? What is the effects of social media? And they break down a lot of propaganda. They're the inside of these apps. They're the inside of this world that we're in. All of us. This is all kind of new to us. Facebook's been around for a long time, yeah. But this whole thing that we're in right now, there's not a time in your life where you look at the phone for as long as you look at the phone all day. I know. We're in this weird time. They break it down, and they have an end game of what comes from this. You should watch it. They've gone to Congress. Funny thing about it, this is not a new film. Me and Noel were watching this once, and when you could post on your Facebook like, hey, I'm at Nathan's Hot Dogs or whatever. Hey, I'm at the Publix. You could tag Publix or Nathan's Hot Dogs. Or if you're watching a show, you could put watching. I put watching Social Dilemma with Noel. Next day, they edited it. They took the Social Dilemma out. That was weird. I didn't do that. They don't want that watched. They don't want you to see that. They don't want you to know that. It's powerful. It's powerful. They talk about a lot of things, and it's crazy, man. But that and Dive Suddenly will blow your mind off if you haven't seen the two. You should watch them both. But anyway, back to what I was saying. She gets the dog shit in Minnesota. Bam. Here's the rumor. Here's the theory. Bam. Minnesota happens. Animal cruelty. Charges. Listen, it is what it is. I'm going to suck Mark from Canada. Goes to Mark. Bam. Mark. Canada. New country. Forget about the charges. That's the theory. Kind of makes sense. Because when the backtrack of the dogs happens, it's very weird. I didn't do that. What had happened was this one lady did it. And what had happened was she's trying to use my name. And it's just like this long fuckery of everything, but I did it. I did it. It's just like, so it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. You're never gonna get truth on the real reasoning there, and I believe. But who knows? She left her children in another country. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, with the dog thing. Yeah, who does that? Missing kids. That's an advocate for missing people, though. For real. Deeply cares about someone else. I mean, it doesn't matter that she has 2 kids in a different country and she just left them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's an advocate for missing kids. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And autoimmune disease are so rough. I've got to. Yeah, it's in her sister. Some bullshit. And she's a life coach too. Now I'm telling you, it's listen, people. I mean, you can't go wrong with that one. Kids in a different country, kill dogs. My dad killed, burned people before. Friends with keys. I befriend people, hurt innocent victims, scam people on the internet, lie about marriages and trips. Look, I could tell you for a small price of $99.99 per month how to live a good life. I mean, just follow my steps. with a small fee. If you ask now, I'll throw in an additional month, no charge. No charge. It's out of control, man. It's out of control. Anybody who calls himself a life coach on YouTube, you should unsubscribe from before it's too late. I'm just saying. That's like the number one thing. Like the life coach thing is just like the, it's like the blue check of fuckery. Like on these influencers on Twitter or Instagram, you get all the followers. It puts that stamp with that blue check by your name. That like you've made it. Like you got a blue check. You're like celebrity status. When you have enough balls because you pulled so many scam stunts and shit moves on the internet that you have confidence when you say, now I'm doing life coaching. That is your blue check of fuckery. Literally. I mean, seriously. All right, I'm jumping off this thing. Interesting. All right, y'all. Interesting. I was reading the comments. Jumping off. Catch y'all in the next one. Be smart. God was in the chat. Like to see it. Good names in the chat. I'll catch y'all next one, man.